Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
12.
Alert 3, alert 3.
Monday. Alert flare.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
12. Hey, check. 3 down. Check 99. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Buzz.
McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check. Fresno.
On 2nd and 7, Luck. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
12.
Check. Go back. We got motion.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Switch. Check 3. Slam. Kill.
Reggie.
Kill. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Out of the gun, Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's right.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Wait, set. Fly, 20.
53. Mike. Right here. Kill.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. What we got?
50.
To throw, it's Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Mike.
Wait, set. Wide, 80.
Squeeze, double.
Alert. Check it. Hey, Haywood. Shadow.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35.
Let's go.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal a second. That would have been fun to watch.
Coleman now. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
D-line, get that quarterback. Goal 50.
Chef.
Bravo.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Let's go, team. Let's go. Hey, 11 team.
26-yard line.
Show an 8. Show an 8.
Hey. High 7. 12.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Luck. And he's got room. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Wait, that 53.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
My man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
12. Motion. Reset. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys.
Hey, Delta.
You ain't going nowhere.
Now Luck. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
675. 12. Check three. He's coming. Smooth.
Now a first down throw. Luck. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Hey, exit.
Mike. I'm coming, baby.
Woo! Check your hot read.
2nd and 10. Luck again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
61.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for a reason. What's going on out there? It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Let's go. Hey, we got 72.
Brady now on first down.
Watch the screen.
Got a man open. It's Ross. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0.
Giants nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called a desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Turn up.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Ellington now to return it. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Mike. Pick it up.
Shadow. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, Alpha.
Tight dog. 36.
Brady now on 1st down.
Watch that.
He'll air this one toward Coleman. He's got a man. Complete. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Coleman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Alabama. 380. Sugar. Go.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Check.
Alpha.
Check.
Hey, orbit. Sugar.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown.
Darren Waller, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
24. Giants nothing. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
11. Hey, wahoo!
Mike 51.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Hey, check. Buzz.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
I'm here all day. Ten's the mic.
Here's Love. And he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here.
The final shot before the break. Lock. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking. Right now.
Complete to Marquise Goodwin. A gain of 21 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Wait, 20.
Mike 50.
Check it.
Push him back. Wide. Get wide.
Ozzy.
On first down, it's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Rush in.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Regular.
Mike, 50's the Mike. Hey, we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball.
Hey, Charlie.
50's the mic.
Hey, Alabama.
Brady now to throw.
Watch the screen.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
11Z.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Undercrush.
One day.
Check. Lucky.
12.
From the end zone, Locke got his man. It's Eifert. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Switch gears. Hold the look. Hold.
throw now in his own end zone. He completes it to Jones. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
We got this.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
72.
On second down, it's Coleman. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 390.
Hey, keep it up.
12.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Man, alert. 3 down.
12.
49, check 49.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Run.
And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 36.
Mike 10. Here we go.
12.
Record.
Block on 3rd down. And Jeffrey's got it. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
A gain of 12.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Who do you want?
1st down. Here's the run with Anderson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go. 180. All day. 11.
Mike 10. I'm
On 2nd and 9. Look, pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Montez Sweat, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Bravo.
3rd and long. It's locked. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Lux pass.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line. 1st and 10. 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 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
On 2nd and 12, Brady escapes the sack, pushing through the contact. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Double up. Alert. He's coming.
Here's Brady. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
Singing too.
No, she's at least.
She's on like the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike's 54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, check 24.
Gone right.
Check 52. Check.
With a gun on 3rd down, Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
That's what I'm talking about, defense.
Mexico.
Go.
11.
Mike's 5-4. Exit. Hey, alert 3.
They snap it to Luck. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike.
I got it. Let's go out. No, 66.
Here's Coleman.
Check hot route.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mike 29.
Brady going to look to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. T.J. Green with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense.
And this is caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
43, Giants nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
Pride on the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
29 is the mic.
Mike 11 V.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
A shotgun snap for Love. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
65.
Mexico, Mexico.
Switch.
Check 3, check 12.
Slam.
Here's Love. Now a desperation throw deep down. It's caught at the 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Titans on the ring.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. To throw is Luck. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out